Well, congratulations. You just made it through 4 weeks, and now your fifth week, your final week of working through Total Reboot. 35 days to a personal life transformation. You've done it. You're finishing out this week. You've put in the work. You've put in the time. You've put in the work. You've written notes. You've written your affirmations. You've written your questions. You've written your goals, and you've written your gratitudes. We covered a lot of ground in this 5 weeks, and I really hope and trust that you've come away and you found elements of this class that are inspiring to you and are going to help you in the long run to really establish brand new habitual good practices in your life. Really, this last lecture is to wrap up all the things we talked about and to figure out a way for you in the coming weeks and months and years to not just take this class lightly or just for these 35 days, but my desire for you is to really have this be the pivotal turning point in your life in which you are able to now go forward in your life, take these tools that are now in your toolbox, your personal life toolbox, and begin to continue to work on them, continue to grow. This process of transformation and growth, this metamorphosis, is a long-term process. It's not an overnight, it's not a short thing. You can see immediate results. But to really dig down and to really be the change and to really find the things that inspire you and empower you and push you forward in your life and help you to obtain the things that you so desire for your life, it takes a lot of work. Think about your job, your school, all the things you had to go through. If you were a doctor, you had to go through undergrad, graduate, post-grad, all those things, medical school, and then you had to do everything in between to get actually to the position of a doctor. Years and years of experience and work. Same thing with this. If you put in the work, I just say do a little bit every day. Because they say, who said it? If you do 1% a day, every single day for a year, you're 365% ahead of the person that doesn't do something every single day. That little thing, those little habituals, that's the point of this class, is to build the habitual things in your life so that you can begin to direct and course correct and position your life of where you want to go. Think about this. You're a captain of your ship. You have a periscope or a telescope or some kind of scope that you're looking at. And you're looking at the future. And your sails are full of wind. And you have your crew members looking at the map and the waypoints. And you're sitting there as the captain and you're looking. Where do you want to go? That is what I desire for you to use this for. Your ship, your strengths, your habituals are what's going to help you propel and sail you through the challenges of life. Life is not easy. None of us are experiencing any kind of bliss. Only if we're taking the hard steps and the work. You get bliss, you get rewards when you take the hard work. You'll see it. The more you do it, the more it'll inspire you to do more of it. Because good actions breed more positive actions in our lives. Think about this. At the beginning of the class, I had you write your obituary. And your obituary was really, where am I now? Where do I see myself? And what have I done? If I were to die today, what are the things that I would be remembered for? Are they good? Are they bad? Are they indifferent? Where do I fall with that? Now that you've come through these past 4 weeks and you've really dug deep and you've worked on these concepts and these fundamentals, I want you to take one more step and rewrite your obituary and see your life of where you really desire to be. Where do you want to accomplish? Empower yourself. Figure out what it is that really lights you up. If you're doing a job that you absolutely despise and it feels like you're driving into the gates of hell every single morning, I would encourage you to leave that job. First of all, find something that empowers and inspires you on the side that you can then go into before you leave your job. But I can tell you from personal accounts how many jobs I've left because they were unfulfilling and I knew that it was sucking the life out of my soul. Why do it? Life is too short. Life is too precious. If you're on your deathbed today, you're 90 years old, and you're looking back over your life, that's the importance of the obituary, is to see that the things that were most important to us were the relationships. And I can guarantee you that's going to be the number one thing that you wish for and desire for on your deathbed, is to have more meaningful relationships in your life. So that's your family, your friends, your spouse, your kids, everybody that's important to you. Those are the relationships you need to build first and foremost. Looking back over your life, thinking about the regrets, the things you wish you would have done. Well, you have the future in front of you right now. What are the things you desire to go make manifest in your life? Do you wish you were an online blogger and you could travel all over the world? Then get blogging. Go sign up for WordPress, go sign up for Blogger, and start writing. That's how you do it. Today is the action steps. Make the meaningful connections, make the hard choices, make the hard steps. So with all of this, keep in mind, as you go forward in the coming weeks and months, keep building your vision board. Keep working on your meditation practice. Your meditation should become an integral part of your life every single day. Take the 5 minutes, take the 10 minutes. If you're sitting in traffic and you're waiting for that 3-minute red light to turn, and you're sitting there and you have nothing better to do, take 3 deep breaths. The light turned green. I feel more calm. I feel more centered. I even feel more calm just doing that exercise with you. Think about the moments in your life, instead of chunking out time to do these things, which some of us have and some of us don't. But take the time. Figure out the moments. If you're in the elevator, if you're walking up the stairs, you're shopping through the grocery store, you're on a plane, you're waiting in line, you can always take the moment to just center yourself with a couple breaths, and you've meditated for the day. It's about slowing down, focusing. Okay? So really work on those aspects of meditation and continue looking at your vision board twice a day. Continue on with your GGAQs. I want to say one thing, and I mentioned it earlier in the couple weeks ago, is build in a routine of rest. It's a cheat day. Remember, you're going through this. This is a long-term process. This isn't an overnight sensation. Anyone who has an overnight sensation has built many years and many hours of struggling and striving and pain and suffering to get to the success that they see today. Hey, the movies, the Hollywood actors, they busted their butt to get to be where they are, to be in that motion picture and making millions of dollars. They didn't just walk into that. You can ask every single one of them. They've been on a hard journey and a hard road to get to that point. That's the reward. That's the harvest. That's your wishes being fulfilled. But it's in order to take the hard steps. Okay, so every single day, as best as you can, 5 days a week, meditate, vision board, and do your GGAQs. Always remember to be grateful. Always remember to be setting your goals, even though they'll be changing. Always remember to be affirming yourself, coming up with new affirmations, flipping through your book, that notebook. Always be writing new ones. Always be asking large, specific, relevant questions for your life. What are you struggling with? How do I come through these things? These are the things you've built. These are your tools. These are the things that are going to help you, empower you, inspire you, and keep you moving forward in your life. When you build good habits, it's called bookending your day. You start your day with positive success. You end your day with positive success. Who cares about what happens in the middle? Rather, that's the thing that's going to keep your life centered and moving forward. All hell could break loose in the middle of your day. But if you started with the intention of strength and you're ending your intention with strength and you go to bed, you know that you can come through any kind of storm within that day and be okay. I just want to thank you again from the bottom of my heart. I put a lot of work into this class, from the filming, from the work, from the materials, from just all the hours of figuring out how to put this together for you to be the most inspiring and impactful and the thing that really works. And I know that it works because I've done it in my life, but it's not about me. It's about you. And I've transferred this into my other students and my other coaching clients, and it works for them, and it is working. So take the baby steps, do the hard things, be proud of yourself, take the days of rest, do the things that you need to do, but also balance it with the aspects of rest and relaxation, and to that journal that I had you get at the beginning, of really journaling and looking over your week and reflection. That's such a key component. There's a thing in the Jewish belief system of resting on the seventh day. It's called the Shabbat. And that day is really a day of no work. You're supposed to relax. You're supposed to just be reflective of your week, take time to meditate and to take it easy. Because when you're pushing, and you never break, unfortunately, just like a piece of machinery that is always running and never gets maintained, it's going to break and it's going to fall apart. We are the most important thing in our lives. For our families, for our relationships, you are the most important aspect in your life. And you have to take care of yourself. So keep that in mind. That's part of the whole aspect of balance. But again, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for putting up with all these weeks, with all the work. I want to hear your success stories. Leave feedback. Tell me what I did well. Tell me what I did bad. What would you like to see more of? What would you like to see less of? And in the coming months, I do desire to create a secondary class to this, because this is really just the foundation. There's so much more to go over and so much more to dig into all these different aspects. However, there's not enough time to do that. But another class is what I will be creating in order for you to dig deeper into this whole aspect of spiritualism, to enhance your personal performance and your business. All of these areas of personal development are what will transpire into a greater success into all areas of your life. Relationships, business, health, family, all of it. You can have a beautiful, wonderful, exhilarating life and something you're proud of when you're on your deathbed. You'll look back and you'll see all the amazing things that you created because of your hard work. Here's to your greatness. I am so excited. Thank you again for all your time, for working through this. Leave your feedback, and I look forward to seeing you in the next class. Here's to your greatness. Have a wonderful future. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.